What's up guys, Dr. Eliza here from Conquer Movement, and here with me I have our clinical student Evan. He's going to be our deadlift model for today. So I want to run you through the top 3 cues to address some of the biggest faults that I see when I'm either assessing someone's deadlift or teaching them how to deadlift. So the first thing I want to talk about is what's happening at your feet. So I like to use the cue of a foot tripod, meaning 3 points of contact. Create that tripod. So the first one is under the big toe joint, the second one is under the little toe joint, and the last one is the center of the heel. So Evan, I'm just gonna have you press those 3 points into the ground, and it's subtle, but you should notice a small lift in that medial arch here of his foot. And then if he relaxes his feet, you should see that arch drop. You don't see it as much on his right foot, but on that left side, do that for me one more time. So you see a little lift here, and then you see it drop as he lets go. So that arch is really important. It communicates with our glutes as well, so we get good foot and hip activation when we're deadlifting. All right, second thing that's really important to talk about is what's happening at the core. So we want to set Evan up for a good brace here. So a lot of patients I see are really good at engaging their rectus abdominis or their six-pack muscles, but we want to protect the core and the spine from all the way around. So a lot of times I'll talk about patients bracing laterally. So Evan, if you take a breath in, try to feel that space by my hands. Good, and I'll feel the muscles under my hands get tight through here. And Evan, do you feel pretty solid there?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so quick and dirty way to get the core laterally braced. Another thing you can think about is if you're wearing a lifting belt, you want to think about pressing out into that belt all the way around, not just at your belly. So definitely think about your sides. If you don't use a lifting belt, you can also just grab a light band like here. You can put that band around you here and just practice bracing into that band. The third piece is talking about engaging our lats here. So right now, Evan is not doing anything at his lats. If he thinks about driving those lats down his back, he does a great job there. We can also think about trying to break that bar or pull the bar apart to help get those lats engaged. The second piece to know that you're doing it properly is, so relax again, Evan, for me. Do it, and you should hear a little click on the barbell. Yeah, so that's exactly what we're looking for. So we're trying to pull the slack out of that bar. Awesome. If I'm working with someone that has some difficulty maintaining the lats, not necessarily at the beginning, some people are good at setting, but once they're going through multiple reps, I'll use this drill, just putting a light band. Either I'll hold it or I can attach them to a rig that I'm pulling, which means they need to keep those lats engaged to keep that bar close to their legs throughout the entire bar path. So Evan, try a couple reps for me there. Good, so if I pull, can you feel that resistance? So just a helpful cue if you're having trouble maintaining that bar close to your legs. Good. All right, so if we put all of those cues together, Evan will walk up. He's going to set his feet, pressing the big toe, little toe, and heel or tripod into the ground. He's going to set his lats, brace his core, drive through his feet, pushing the floor away, squeezing those glutes at the top.